Oh, hello, everybody. Hi, guys. Hello, everybody on the Instagram. Hello, everybody on the YouTube. We are doing Bravo Book Club. Bravo Book Club tonight. We're breaking down Margaret Joseph's book, Caviar Dreams on a Tuna Fish Budget. Hey. Dum de dum de dum day, yay, yay, yay. Dum de dum de dum day, yay, yay, yay. 0, 0, 0, done. 0, 0, done. What's going on, everybody? Welcome on into Bravo Book Club. We are going live just like we do every Tuesday for Bravo Book Club. We are currently just about to wrap up Margaret Joseph's book, Caviar Dreams on a Tuna Fish Budget. We are breaking down chapters 13, 14, 15, and 16 tonight. Yay, LV Nightsgirl coming in with the badges if you're on Instagram. Please drop those badges. I love that support. Hi, Jesse. Welcome on in. Hi, Katie Taylor. The super chats are on YouTube. Yes, we are live and streaming on YouTube, and all of our streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays will be streamed both on the YouTube and on the Instagram. Hi, Linz. So if you want to drop a badge or drop a super chat, much love. Super, super appreciate you guys. All right. What's going on? Hi, Gigi. What's going on, girl? My Berry Hill in the house. What's going on, my Berry Hill? All right. Are we ready to break down the next the next 4 chapters of Margaret Joseph's book, Caviar Dreams on a Tuna Fish Budget? If you want to start a business, I'm telling you, these are the chapters that you're going to want to skim and get ready for. Skim like you're Kim Kardashian. What's going on, my Berry Hill? All right. Now, from the top, make it drop. That's some wet and gushy. Also, just wanted to let you guys know Lindsay Hubbard from Summer House is on the podcast this Wednesday. On Monday, I have Sheena and Brock from Vanderpump Rules. So we got lots of fun content coming your way, and lots of very special guests. Adam Newell and I from Up and Adam. As you know, we announced our live tour, which tickets are on sale right now to all 3 of our shows. We have LA on April 7th. Nashville on April 13th. And then on April 28th, we're going to be in New York City. You can get your tickets right now at spillingtealive.com. We will be going live breaking down Real Housewives of New Jersey. So if you are a fan of the Marge, then every Wednesday morning, you can go to Up and Adam on YouTube, and he and I will be doing a live stream recapping Jersey and giving you like hints and teasers of what to expect from the live tour and some very special guests. We're announcing our very first special guest. We already have so many special guests, and I can't wait to like announce it all because you know I'm bad at keeping secrets. But we're announcing one of our first special guests tomorrow on the live stream with Adam. So get ready. Make sure you subscribe to Up and Adam on YouTube. That way you get to get all the tea that we will be spilling. I've got some no filter wine right here. Look at that. Oof. Tonight we're drinking some rosé all day. Available at nofilterwine.com. Can't wait to launch the white wine. All right. I've kept you long enough. I've hooked you long enough. Now, shall we dive into Margaret Joseph's book, Caviar Dreams, Tuna Fish Budget, How to Survive in Business and Life? Let's get it. All right, so we're kicking things off with chapter 13, bringing in the big guns. So this is where Marge, let's get it, get it, get it. Hold on one sec, guys. Get it, and throw them hips, girl. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, chapter 13, bringing in the big guns. So this is where Margaret talks about how the business was really growing very rapidly. We know that, you know, she started the business and they were just like buckets that she would put her designs on. And then that really grew. And now she was popping, you know, like popcorn in a freshly kernel pot. So at this point, because the business was thriving, she got approached to start licensing out her designs, which she says was a pivotal moment for her. So because she designed all of like these really cute patterns and had all these really cute like fun drawings and designs, she was then approached to license those out. So then other brands would be able to use those designs in their handbags, in their buckets, in, you know, whatever products they wanted to put out there. High tones, hi LV Nights Girl, hi Texas Phoenix. So she said that she was a little bit worried because she had her marriage to Jan that was breaking down at the time. And she was like, How could I ever do this business without Jan? How would I buy Jan out? Obviously, she's over here having an affair with Joe. So she's like, I have, Jan, I'm 1 foot out the door, Jan, and 1 foot in Joe's pants, and he has a wife. And like, this is just going to get messy and complicated real fast. And it's going to be bad news bears. Well, she decided it was time to end up licensing her deals, and she said in less than 2 weeks she had brands that were lined up and interested to work with her and to license out her designs because it was relatively new and not a lot of people were doing this. So we all know that like now we all have, I was going to show you my phone, but obviously I'm streaming on Instagram from my phone, but you know how we all have like these really cute designs and these really cute patterns that we have on our phones and stuff. Well, this was back when that wasn't like a thing and people weren't, they weren't doing anything cute with their designs. When Margaret was like one of the first people to do cute shit with designs, even all these people that have like all these fun like merch shirts and stuff, that wasn't the vibe back then. Um, but anyway, she had her designs on home goods and tech accessories, and it was becoming all the rage because it was all the trend. It was like ringback tones, except it still is going on today. And ringback tones, as we know, died. R.I.P. So she says that the success from licensing helped her. It gave her the opportunity to buy Jan out of the business, and she was really excited about that and he was really excited about that too because he was ready for retirement and she was ready to like live her happy life with Joe and not with Jan. Parker Concepts replaced Jan and ended up getting 50% ownership in the company. And she was like, okay, this is cool. This is good. I'm making royalties, which is a percentage off of every deal or off of every product that they sell with my products on it. And they're giving me a big advance. Like it seemed like a great cash flow opportunity for her. However, they came in and because they were 50-50 partners and she was really just going to be the face and the marketing and the design, they were going to be manufacturing and working out all the other logistics of the business. And she said that they immediately started to cut costs and cut corners and it started raising some eyebrows, which doesn't happen when you have Botox, which she had like a PR girl tell her that she should be getting Botox. And then she was like, oh God, I guess I have to be getting Botox. And the doctor was like, no, you don't need Botox. You need an entire brow lift. And she was like, well, fuck it. Let's go. So she said that they wouldn't put her name on the bank accounts, which was a big red flag for her initially at the gate. Aside from like, they started changing the pay structure within her team, which wasn't as beneficial to them. They started changing the location, so it was like a further commute for her team, and like it just wasn't ideal for her business, and she didn't love that vibe. But she's like, you know what? I'm trusting them. She said that she was really afraid to speak up because the money seemed to be too good and she was undervaluing her voice in the company, even though it was her company, Macbeth Collection. Like, hello, Margaret is Macbeth Collection. How can somebody else be telling Margaret what to do? But she says that she regrets not speaking up sooner. And even in the times that she would like tiptoe into speaking up, hi, my boy Ollie, what's going on? Zach Pack is in the house. She says that they would call her dramatic and that they would call her hysterical and that they treated her like she was some ditzy woman that just didn't know how to run a business. Ooh, sorry, Mr. Buckleman. So even though she built the business into the success it was, they weren't giving her the validation that she knew she deserved. Wow, we're coming in hard with the badges tonight, guys. Thank you very much. Love you, mean it. Hi, Coffee Buzz. What's going on? Hi, everybody. Welcome on into the YouTube. Welcome on into the live stream on Instagram and on YouTube. Thank you, Male Violence A, for the badges. Thank you, My Barry Hill, for the badges. And thank you, Chrissy37G, for the badges. Elvie Nights Girl, Chrissy37G, My Barry Hill, Male Violence A. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you all for the love you're dropping tonight. But she says that she wishes she would have been more assertive, and she definitely recommends that people try to not be afraid and speak up for their right to star and don't let anyone control you because just because they may appear smarter than you doesn't mean they know how to run your business better than you. They are here. They're here to support you and they're here to offer guidance, but ultimately you and your gut know what's going to be best for you and your business. Then we get into chapter 14, Marge in Charge. And at this point, the Marge was a mega success. Oprah loved her and Jennifer Aniston loved her. And she was just like a celeb favorite with lots and lots of press. And like Jen Aniston had her in her kitchen and Oprah had her in her kitchen. And she was doing all of these like, holiday roundups. And she like became a household name on all of these press junkets, shows, segments. about how to do like home decor and how to upgrade your style when you're having a party. And she was booked on CNBC on this segment called Moms Making Millions. And she clarifies though, she's like, just because they say that I'm making millions doesn't mean that I'm actually making millions. She's like, let's say that they like Kylie Jenner, for example, they said that she was the first billionaire or her business was made $1 billion. And she's like, that doesn't mean that Kylie Jenner has $1 billion sitting in the bank right now. That means that the company is projected to bring in a total lump sum of $1 million, but that doesn't factor in all the expenses that it costs to run the business, all the people that have to get paid. It doesn't factor in just the profit margin, it factors in everything. So it doesn't necessarily mean that Kylie has $1 billion in the bank. Same thing with Kim Kardashian, same thing with Macbeth Collection and Margaret. So she's like, even though it was moms making millions, and yes, I was technically making millions, it doesn't mean that I had millions just sitting in the bank. Well, through Moms Making Millions, she met Amy, who is a publicist and who ran PR and would do a lot of these segments. And she helped and guided her and said that she thought that she was ready for reality TV. And she's like, Marge, this is it. This is you. I see your name in lights. Action, action. Let's go. And she was like, Marge, I love it, but I don't love the pigtails. And Marge's like, but I love the pigtails and they're so me. And she's like, I don't know about that. Well, they ended up going and shopping around Margaret's own reality show that featured Joe, that featured Margaret's mom, Marge Sr., and they called it Marge in Charge. Apparently, Amy also knew Joan Rivers and she connected Joan with the Marge as well. And Joan gave her a lot of really solid advice. And Joan Rivers told Margaret Josephs that the pigtails is what made her stand out. And she said to never change that was one regret or that was one thing that she wished she had listened to sooner is when people tell you that you have to change for a certain image or whatever they're trying to make you out to be, your image and what's going to set you apart. And like, I agree. Even though people hate the pigtails and like, Amy at the beginning was like, Margaret, look, you're not going to make a lot of money. People aren't going to take you very seriously with these pigtails because you look a little silly. And she's like, but the pigtails are me. The pigtails are my signature. Now, obviously, we know now that she's become a real housewife. She's ditched the pigtails, but it at least differentiated her from other people in that space. Like, you don't confuse Margaret Josephs and Martha Stewart. And maybe it was because of the pigtails. Who knows? Who knows? But Joan Rivers told her, don't ever change that. The reality show, however, Marge in Charge wasn't really going anywhere. They were trying to shop it around to different networks. She was with a production company that owned the rights to it and to her, but none of the networks were really interested in picking it up. So it wasn't really going anywhere. And around the same time, she entered into casting for Real Housewives of New Jersey, but the only problem is she was still in a production deal with this other company for Marge in Charge, so they ended up having to skip over her, and she didn't end up getting the Real Housewives of New Jersey. After her divorce with Jan was finally finalized, it was time for her to officially marry Joe. She didn't really want to marry Joe, but Joe was like, what about me? I'm a little guy and I need love. And she's like, oh my God, if I have to marry you, then fine, I'll marry you. And he's like, let's get married now. And they were on their way to Vegas for a trade show. And they had a secret impromptu wedding in Vegas and officially committed to each other forever. For together forever, we're Linda and Heather, best friends. So she said that she eventually told Marge Sr. at Thanksgiving, and she even finally decided it was time to tell Jan. And Jan was like, cool, you're married. What the fuck do I care? Just keep giving me my alimony checks and we're good, homie. And she was like, fine. So she wishes that she had asked for more in her divorce from Jan. Obviously, she didn't take very much. There was a lot of guilt for having an affair and for sneaking around with Joe. So she didn't ask for much. And then she agreed to pay a hefty alimony because at the time she could afford to pay a hefty alimony while also, affording the lifestyle that she wanted. Joe was also in the same position where he had to pay his ex-wife alimony, but together they were able to still live like a really good and comfortable life. But she says that she wished she had asked for more in her divorce. She wished she'd advocated for herself a lot more, but again, she felt guilty because of the affair. It paid back later on down the line, however, because Jan ended up getting the opportunity to help her out when she ended up getting sued. So ultimately, it seemed like things worked out in the end. It wasn't a contentious divorce, so it created a great relationship for them, and I think that that's great. Jess, are you going to any shows? Oh, that's a great question. Jessie with the purple hair, are you coming to any of our live shows? Like I said, we're doing LA on April 7th, Nashville on April 13th, and April 24th, we're going to be in NYC. Me and Adam Newell from Up and Adam Live. We're doing the Spilling Tea live tour. I know Alicia's coming to the NYC show. Jesse, are you coming to any of our shows? And if anybody is coming to any of our shows, let me know in the live comments so I can give you a little shout out. Let me know if you got VIP. Let me know what city you're going to. Let me know. Tell them Marge sent you one of my favorite quotes from Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure. That's funny, Coffee Buzz. Yeah, Marge, I don't know if I want to call her Large Marge, but she's Marge and she's in charge. Clap, clap, pat the puss. All right, shall we dive into chapter 15? We're 15 of 16. Yes, Alicia's coming to NYC, baby. Can't wait to meet you, Alicia. Zach's name in lights in April. Yes, Christine. Let's get it. Pat the puss. Okay, chapter 15 is called Big Guns Backfire. Dun, dun, dun. So here, Margaret talks a lot about suffering from imposter syndrome. She said that she had a really hard time believing that she truly merited the success that she had gained. Yes, Tones is coming to Nashville. Nashville in the house. Nashville in the house. Guys, listen. Nashville tickets go on sale tomorrow on Wednesday. So if you want to go to Nashville, VIP sold out for LA. I think we have like just a couple of VIP for New York left. Last time I checked, we had less than 10, and that was a minute ago. So if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, I highly suggest you get them. And if you are coming to Nashville, I highly suggest come tomorrow, you jump on those tickets because they are going to go fast. Nashville is the smallest audience we're going to be having, and it's the least amount of VIPs we're going to be doing. So, just throwing that out there. Chapter 15, Big Guns Backfire. So, here Margaret talks about her success and how she doesn't feel like she truly earned that success. She felt like at some point people were going to figure out that she didn't really know what she was doing. And that's really common with a lot of people that are successful. You know, I think that part of it is like you have to be a little delusional to believe that you can even be successful. And then as you're reaching that success, you're constantly like, holy fuck, people are going to figure out that I'm an imposter. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to handle this. So she said that she had a nagging feeling of just being undeserving. Yet she grew her company from literally nothing and built this incredible life for herself. So it's like, why even have all of this self-doubt? Hi, Leo. Hi, Suki. Suki Denton 2019. What's going on, girl? So she said that the owner wanted to renegotiate their terms at with Parker Concept. Her partners over there, they weren't happy that she was apparently making more money than them, which she was like, but I'm the face and I built the brand and like it's my company. I get it, you're one of my partners, but like it's my company. And they didn't like the fact that she was technically making more money than they were when they're like, we're the ones that are running all of this. And she's like, well, but it's my company. So the owner wanted to renegotiate the terms of their contract. She said that she was intimidated and ended up buckling. Eventually, they ended up getting greedy and they started working against her by separately jumping into the same game and knocking off some of her designs. They started like releasing their own handbags and would do designs that were very similar to hers, or they would take like slogans that she would have on her bags and then like change a word or two and then sell them as their own, which Margaret says is not illegal, but it's very unethical. But like Bethany said on Real Housewives of New York, they're called cheater brands. And so even though they were her partners, they were then creating their own cheater brand to skim money away from her. So they got greedy, started working against her, and she was not happy about that. But she said that their behavior continued to be awful, even towards their staff. Like at one point, there was like one of her staff members that's Puerto Rican, and they said, "Oh, we'll never hire a Puerto Rican because they're lazy." And so she's like, that kind of behavior just wasn't tolerated. And she's like, and I regret not speaking up more for my employees and my team members, but that they didn't even want to speak up because they knew that like this is Margaret's partner. And like, obviously this partner is the one paying the bills. So like, how do we speak out against them? So it was just like this weird power play. But the rules continued to change until the rules of their contracts continued to change. And Margaret wasn't happy about that because she was like, okay, well, we agreed to these terms. And they were like, well, but this is what these terms mean. And Margaret's like, no way, Jose, not going to do it. Ooh, Adam just tweeted that we're going live tomorrow at 12:15 p.m. Eastern, 12:15 Eastern, which I believe is 9:15 Pacific. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. So we'll be going live tomorrow on Up and Adam at 9:15 Pacific and 9:15 Pacific every Tuesday morning moving forward, or noon if you're on the East Coast. noon on Tuesdays, Up and Adam Live. But she said that eventually they decided to part ways and she had to buy them out of the business, but it ultimately made her feel good to have control of her own business again, and she was very happy about that. And then we have the final chapter of the night, which is chapter 16, and it's called Sued and Screwed. Dun, dun, dun. Who's going to get sued and who's going to get screwed? So Margaret says that she had a licensee that manufactured a bag that was very similar to another brand. The licensee, and so the other brand was not happy about that. So they decided to file a lawsuit against Margaret or against Macbeth Collection. But the licensee, as the manufacturer, is the one that's responsible for all of the damages in a lawsuit like this because they're the ones that manufactured the bag and the bag was a knockoff of somebody else's bag. So even though Margaret's designs were used in the bag, she wasn't the one that was responsible, or Macbeth wasn't the one that was responsible. However, they named Macbeth Collection, which is Margaret's company, as the one that was being sued in the lawsuit. So even though the licensee was technically the one covering the lawsuit and paying all of the damages since it was their fault, Margaret's company was essentially the face of the lawsuit, which was a little annoying. Wait, they're going to be live at noon on Tuesday or Wednesday? Oh, sorry. I totally screwed that up, my boy Ollie. Wednesday. Adam and I are going live every Wednesday at noon Pacific, 9 a.m., 9:15 Eastern. So tomorrow, that's when tickets for Nashville will go on sale. Wednesdays. I screwed that up. Sorry. Adam and I will go live every Wednesday morning at noon, depending on which coast you're on. Up and Adam live every Wednesday. Thank you for clarifying that, Tones. So anyway, the brand wasn't happy. Like Margaret and her partners ended up settling and giving them a nice lump sum of money. And then the brand was like, well, we're still not happy. And so they went and tipped off another brand about another design, which was a whale. And Margaret's like, people put whales on things all the time. Like a whale is really hard to say you've ripped off our whale. So Macbeth Collection used a whale in one of their designs, and because this other brand tipped off another company, they decided to sue Margaret. But this time, because it wasn't the product that was the knockoff, it was the actual design that they were claiming was the knockoff. Now Macbeth Collection was responsible because it was the design in question, not the product. So this case turned ugly. Margaret had to pay a large settlement to avoid having to go to trial, because if they went to trial, it's going to be a lot more expensive. And she was like, I can't afford to go through a whole trial, even though I know I'm technically correct. Which, don't we always know we're always right? But in the case of the law, that's not always the case. So the case turned ugly, and Margaret had to pay a large settlement, which she was not very happy about. And she then took on a new licensee to help cover the expenses that she had to pay out for that lawsuit, which in turn only came back to bite her in the butt because another partner threatened her and threatened to like cut what they were giving her in terms of payment if she ended up working with this other brand, which they weren't competitors. One of them was a tech company and the other one was a pet products company. And the tech company was like, you better not work for the pet products company or else we're going to make sure you don't make any money, Margaret. And Margaret's like, well, shit, I already signed a company with the pet products and I don't know how to get out of it. And so she ended up like going to them and being like, look, I'm sorry, I got to get out of it. I can't, I can't do this deal. And so she thought that it was going to be fine. But the pet company was like, no way, Jose. You can't just get out that easily. Even though you just signed this contract a couple of days ago, you signed the contract and we're coming for you. Like Erica Jane, I'm coming for you. So they ended up suing Margaret for that. And it ruined a lot of her relationships and her income took a major hit. And the latest lawsuit ended up pushing Macbeth Collection into Chapter 11 bankruptcy, which Margaret didn't want to do and wasn't happy about it. And she's like, well, I can't really not like she says that she didn't have a choice, essentially. So she insists that she did, though, pay everyone back 100%. So everyone that owed money that she ended up filing for bankruptcy to avoid. She said that the only reason she filed for bankruptcy was really because her accounts ended up getting frozen as a result of this new lawsuit, that she did it to unfreeze the accounts. And she, in time, ended up paying everybody back what they were entitled to, even though she wasn't legally obligated to because of the Chapter 11 bankruptcy. So, whoosh, what a time to be alive. What a vibe. What a time to be alive. Good book. Really enjoy. If anybody like is looking to start a business or looking to build an empire, I learned a lot from these chapters. We have 4 more chapters left, which we'll break down next Tuesday when we do book club. But thoroughly enjoying Margaret's book, Caviar Dreams, Tuna Fish Budget. Great book. Lots of lessons to be learned. Next week is when they dive into the real housewives of it all. So we got through all the business. We got through Margaret's upbringing. We got through Margaret's affair and her relationships. Then we got into the business side of things. And then next week is when we'll close out book club with her joining Real Housewives of New Jersey. Wow. Can you believe I haven't taken a single sip of my rosé tonight? Mm. Thanks, Alicia. How you guys doing tonight? Are you enjoying book club? Yeah, somebody mentioned that there's a lot of really good lessons in it. I agree. Coffee Buzz, I wish I could be in the middle of an Adam and Zach sandwich. Well, Coffee Buzz, if you come to one of our live shows in April, you can definitely be in the middle of an Adam and Zach sandwich. We'll just like sandwich you together right in the middle of us, which would be so fun. It's going to be so much FUN. Get ready. Like I said, we're announcing our first special guest tomorrow. So there's that. Oh, and once I like figure out how to like really do the YouTube live stream, then like I'll be way better at like putting graphics up and be like, look it, and here's the live show dates, and here's the link. Like how Adam is like killing it on his YouTube. I'm just starting the YouTube live streams. I used to always do my live streams only on Instagram, and then everybody was like, we want them on YouTube too. So I was like, okay, we'll go live on Instagram and YouTube, but just be patient with me because I'm managing 2 different live streams. Zach, did you see my previous comment? Oh, no tones. What did you say? Let's see. Let me scroll back and see if I can find it. Let me find it. Okay, I'm sure I missed it, but did she discuss why she names the business Macbeth? Yes. So we broke that down a few chapters ago. So she had a business partner whose name was Beth, and Margaret and Beth made Macbeth. So the business partner, she was also, I guess, like kind of creative and zany and wacky, but she wasn't very business savvy. So they ended up buying Beth out of the business. And so she's like, maybe at that point I should have changed the name from Macbeth to something else. But she ended up keeping Beth, even though she dumped Beth and kicked Beth to the curb. Oh, nice. My 11-year-old just brought me my phone and said, here's your favorite guy to watch. Aw, Zoe. Well, thank your son for bringing me into your life tonight. Gotta get a girls' trip and make it happen. Suki, yes, girls' trip. Let's make it happen. Come to see Adam and I live. Name them Pink and Platinum. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I put a poll. Thank you, Brittany. I put a poll on my Instagram. So as you know, we're launching the new white wine. We already have the no filter rosé, but I was asking people, and maybe you can help me determine this like for good. I want to know what we should call the wines because originally it was just no filter rosé. But now I'm like, do we want to keep rosé or do we want to rename it like no filter pink and then call the white one no filter platinum? People really love no filter platinum, but not as many people love no filter pink. So some people are like, no filter rosé and no filter platinum. We're calling the white one. That was like the consensus of Instagram last night is we're calling the white one platinum. The white wine's going to be platinum wine. But it's whether we keep this one no filter rosé or we call it no filter pink. And then we would have no filter pink and no filter platinum. So who knows? I love pink and platinum. I love the platinum, pink and platinum. Okay, Instagram seems to like pink and platinum. YouTube, what do you think? Pink and platinum or rose and platinum? I wish I could go. Mommy life comes first. I'll be there in spirit. I wish you could make it to Coffee Buzz, but I totally understand. Poor Marge. I hope she made a comeback. Well, Macbeth collection is still afloat and it's still going strong and she's still doing her damn thing. So, you know, I think that's great. She's still keeping it alive on top of doing Housewives, and good for her. Please tell me that there's a rainbow at the end of this ever-going storm. We'll break down the final 4 chapters next week, but yes, Macbeth collection is still going strong, and she joined Housewives, so it ultimately ended up really working out. Okay, everybody likes pink and platinum, pink and platinum, pink and platinum. What about platinum and ultra? Ultra, I don't think would work because there's ultra beer. I think there's like a premium ultra, like ultra's commonly associated with beer. Because originally when we were looking at naming the white wine, I was thinking, oh, should we call it no filter white, no filter blonde, no filter platinum? And people were saying not to do no filter blush. That's interesting. So blush and platinum, but I think pink and platinum just have a better ring to it. But the reason we didn't do blonde is because blonde is too commonly associated with beer, which I think in this case is why we probably would stay away from ultra, is because it is too commonly associated with beer as well. Because you have like blonde ale and all of that sort of stuff. So it looks like we're settling on no filter pink and no filter platinum. It's going to be launching in March. We have the final formulation. We're working on the designs this week, which will hopefully be done soon. Then we'll go into production. All of the wines will be available on our tour. So if you're coming to any of our stops, Adam and I in New York, Nashville, or LA in April, then you will be able to have some no filter pink and some no filter platinum. So stay tuned. But Malfi, great suggestion on the no filter blush. Blush and Blanco. Again, Blanco would be cute had it not already been associated with tequila. So tequila has Blanco, Reposado, and Añejo. So I'm not much of a drinker, but isn't there a yellow wine spirits that you can do a gold? What do you mean? Isn't there like yellow wine and spirits, and then you could do a gold? Yeah, well, white wine is yellow. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Suki. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Brittany. As long as it has no filter, exactly. It'll never have a filter, just like me. And when you drink it, you're not going to have a filter either. Tonight I'm ready to flip a table, which come next month, flip a table, who gon' check me, boo, mention it all, and I Stole Kim's goddamn house will no longer be available. They will go extinct once we launch the 4 new designs. So stock up at nofilterwine.com, guys, while you can. The cans will be going, the designs will be going extinct, and we're going to launch 4 new ones. So my mom drinks a bunch of Pinot Grigio. You got to make one. There you go. That's why order No Filter Platinum when it drops next month. She's going to love it. I love Pinot Grigio. That's my vibe. All right. Anything else before we wrap up tonight's live stream? Oh, let me do some bad shout outs. Thank you so much, Carrie Felice, for the 2 badges. Carrie Felice coming on in with 2 badges. Yes. Charmin BB, thank you for the 2 badges, my love. I appreciate you. And Suki Denton 2019. Suki's always coming in with the hot takes and the good DMs and the badges. I love it. Thank you, Suki, Chrissy, LV Knights Girl. Male Violence, Carrie, Charmin. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the love and support you give me. You make these lives. I mean, it's already worth it getting to connect and hang with you guys, but you make it even more worth it with the badges and super chats. Have you decided on logos? I think you mean slogans, because the logo is going to be, well, we're updating the logo from this logo to the classic no filter logo. So the logo you see on the cover art, like a podcast, that's going to stay, and that's going to be on here. But I think you mean like the slogans on the designs. We haven't finalized them because I finally sent all of like my notes and my thoughts and my feedback for what the designs should be. So hopefully we'll have something to look at very soon. And then we'll do some final tweaks, and then we'll launch in April. No, in March. Sorry, in March. Yay. Pat the puss. Pat the puss. Platinum is the brand. That's a goodie, Zach. See? Katie Taylor knows what's up. Platinum is the brand. Snap, snap, pat the puss. Also, just as a reminder, we have Lindsay Hubbard from Summer House on the podcast this week. I had on Evan Reel from Page 6 on Monday's episode. Sorry, I haven't promoted it, guys. I've been like mega swamped, but Evan Reel from Page 6 on the podcast this week. This Wednesday, we have Lindsay Hubbard. And then this upcoming Monday, we have Sheena Shea and Brock Davies from Real Housewives, from Vanderpump Rules. They're on the podcast on Monday. Great episodes with Lindsay and with Sheena and Brock. So stay tuned. Lots of good stuff. Brock paid off all his child support, by the way. That's like a fun little tidbit of tea that hasn't been revealed anywhere yet, that he only revealed in our interview, is that he has paid off all of his child support, which means he now should be able to see his kids. That's great news, right? Snap, snap for Brock. Pat the puss. All right, guys. Shall we wrap? Did he? He did. The final wire transfer happened, I believe, on Monday. So paid off. He paid for it himself. Sheena did not pay for it for him. So that is really good news for him and for his kids and for his ex and for Sheena. So we shall see. Did he have someone else throw him an I paid my child support party? That is shady, Coffee Buzz. I don't believe so. If we can get 3 more badges for the night tones, yes, we will absolutely do after party. I'm a little beat tonight, but I think after party will be fun. Maybe I'll make some popcorn and we'll have a good time. Next book. We haven't decided on the next book just yet. We haven't even finished this book yet, Jesse. Let us finish Caviar Dreams and then we'll figure out what the next book is going to be. But start thinking of what you want the next book to be. What's going on with Lala? Not much is going on with Lala. Yes, thank you, Malfi. You're helping me through these early live streams on YouTube. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification button so you always get the tea ding, 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 dinging in your inbox. Thank you, Malfi, for that reminder. Hit that like button, guys. If you're watching this on Instagram, hit that follow button. Look at me. I'm just a pro. I'm becoming a pro live streamer. Snap, snap, pat the puss. Get some rest if you're tired. Oh, at first I thought you said get some rest. You look tired. But thank you, Suki. What do other Bravo options do we have for books? Okay, so let's think. I don't know if we have any new other books at the moment. I feel like we've gone through most of them, but we do have Craig Conover's book is coming out in March. We have Stassi's book and Leah McSweeney's book that are coming out in April. Bethany's book is also coming out in April. So yes, we'll definitely do those, but those don't come out for a minute. Maybe we'll take a little break from book club since I'm going to be doing lives with Adam every Wednesday morning. I don't know. We'll see. I'm getting a little spread thin between the relaunch of the wine and the tour coming up and doing 3 episodes of the podcast every week. Whew, guys, it's a lot. It's a vibe, kind of vibe. Baby, are you coming for the ride? I just want to look into your eyes. Shall we do after party? If we get 2 more badges, yes, we'll do after party. So if you want, we could just have an after party Tuesdays. Yeah, we always have after party. Oh, you mean just do after parties instead of book clubs? Well, we'll do after parties on Thursday nights. It'll give us time to like miss. What time is the live on Wednesday? We'll be going. Oh, true. Plus the tour, a break would be good. Yeah, maybe we take just like a little bit of a book club break. Because like planning the tour, confirming the talent, putting the show together, working out all the logistics and the traveling and all of that stuff. Maybe after Margaret's book, we might take like a little bit of a break. But if you have recommendations for books, then we can definitely do the book club. Work, 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 work. That's right. Coffee Buzz. Tell me I'll be work, 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 work. I'm gonna see me. I'll be work, 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 work. 2 more badges and we'll do after party. I promise, guys. If we just get 2 more badges for tonight. And then we can talk all about the dating life. And we can talk. You do need to take some time for yourself. I will try not to be selfish. I don't see why everyone is crazy about the Southern Charm guys. I think the Southern Charm guys are hot. Okay, let's wrap. Thank you guys so much for tuning into book club with me tonight. Margaret Joseph's book, Caviar Dreams Tuna Fish Budget. It's good. If you want to order Caviar Dreams, or you want to order any of our Bravo Book Club books, you can get them on Amazon.com/shop/Zach Peter. That's me. Hi, I'm Zach Peter. My name is right there, ZACKPETER. But if you go to Amazon.com/shop/Zach Peter, there's a whole list of all of the books that we've read, all of the books that we are going to be reading, all the Bravo books that are worth reading. It is in my Amazon storefront. So thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Every time you order through the Amazon storefront, I do make a little commission off of that. So it does support the show. So if you do any shopping on Amazon, it's very easy to just support the show by shopping through the affiliate link. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Why read when I can listen to Zach? There you go. I'll do all the reading for you. I'll do all the work for you. Thank you, my love. Mwah. Thank you guys for tuning in on YouTube. I appreciate you. Yes, thank you, Suki, for the final 2 badges. We will do after party, so I'll pop over there next. If anybody on YouTube wants to join our Instagram after party, we go live on Instagram at Just Plain Zach, which is my personal handle at Just Plain Zach. So you're more than welcome to pop on over there and join us for after party. Those don't get saved anywhere. It is completely unfiltered, total hashtag no filter. Nothing gets saved. Everybody knows not to screenshot anything. So what you get is what you get. And after having some no filter rosé tonight, some no filter pink tonight, who knows what I'll be spilling. So go tune in. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. We go live every Wednesday at 9:15 a.m. Pacific, 12:15 Eastern. So 9:15 Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern in the mornings or early afternoon. Me and Adam are going to be going live on Up and Adam. So, mwah. All right, guys. Love you. Mean it. Appreciate you so, so much. Good night.